I first came to Leuven, I was like, oh, this costs €7 for a meal. That's 700 rupees in India. That could feel like that could feed the whole family. Like you can just go to Burger King or whatever, and that could feed a lot of people together. But you kind of get used to it.
If you're thinking of studying in Belgium, then KU Leuven should be your top choices. It is the oldest university in the country and is ranked 45th globally by Times Higher Education and 63rd by QS. And to help you with all the details, we are joined by Siddhant Bhattacharya, a master's student at KU and Erasmus Scholarship winner. Also, he was kind enough to give his SOP to help you draft yours. All you have to do is go to the pinned comments or the description box to download it for free. Now let's begin.
I am Siddhant Bhattacharya. I come from Delhi, based in Delhi. I did my bachelor's degree in nanotechnology from Amity University, Noida. Then I worked for a nanotechnology startup for 2 years before deciding to pursue a master's degree in nanoelectronics. I was always interested in nanoelectronics, but it's hard to go into the field in India because it's a very high capital demanding industry. But yeah, eventually I am here now. Okay, so KU Leuven was actually the host university for my master's program, that is Erasmus Mundus Master in Nanoscience and Nanotechnology. So it was a natural choice for me, but beyond that, it is known for its strong research focus, high quality education, and also excellent industrial collaboration. For example, for my program, IMEC, which is a big world-renowned R&D center for nanoelectronics, is in collaboration with our program. So we have internships, we have lot of internship opportunities, and also the professors from IMEC teach us in the program. So it helps with the knowing what's going on in the industry as well as gaining theoretical knowledge. So the document list is pretty standard. What you'll need is your academic transcripts, your degree certificates, your CV, motivation letter, which is really important to tell your story. Letter of recommendation, which is usually 2 or 3. English proficiency test scores, IELTS, TOEFL, application fee payment, of course, and GRE scores, which are optional, but it's a good asset to provide. However, this list might vary depending upon the program which you choose to pursue, and KU Leuven actually has a very good website where you can see your program specific requirements. So the application process is actually pretty straightforward. First, one should check the eligibility and requirements for your program. Once you are sure you meet them, then we should start preparing the documents, which usually takes a bit of time. You're collecting all the giving the tests, and also collecting all the motivation letters or letter of recommendations, all of this. Once everything ready, one can submit the application through the KU Leuven online portal. For me, it was the Erasmus program. Since it was an Erasmus program, I could choose 2 courses at once, and that would be in the same application. So that was helpful. After that, it's mostly a waiting game. So some programs might ask for an interview, but not all. And the scholarship process for my program was didn't have anything specific for that. They just rank you according to your grades, scores, the research potential, and then they just offer you. The tuition fee depends on your program. KU Leuven has an online tuition fee calculator where you can use to know your program specific tuition fee, where you put your nationality and your bachelor's or whatever, and then they'll give you. However, since I am a scholarship student, I didn't have to pay the tuition fee, and also that also covered my living cost. But on average, the living cost in Leuven, since it's a bit expensive city, it's around 700 to €1,000 depending on your lifestyle. But that should cover most of the expenses. Okay, so for a non-EU student like me, for a Belgian student visa, you first need your admission letter from KU, and then you should obviously have a valid passport. The additional thing is you should provide a proof of solvency, which is a proof of you have sufficient funds, which is around, which changes year to year, but I think it's around €12,700 per year. Then you need a health insurance, proof of accommodation, and of course the visa application form. I mean, Leuven is a pretty student-based city, so it's the language issue is not that much, but it obviously it helps to know Dutch. So Leuven is in the Flemish part of Belgium, it's the north part of Belgium. So mostly people speak Dutch there, and that also helps you getting a student job because when you apply for a job, they always ask you if you know Dutch. Because obviously, if you are, especially if you're in the service industry, and if you're working in a restaurant or something, then it usually helps if you know Dutch. And also, it will help you get the edge over other students who are applying for the same job if they don't know the language. Uh, Also, it helps to do internships, and people here are very focused on a lot of research and internships, and that would really help you later getting a PhD or a job, for example.
So that was all for today's video. Let me know which other university we should make a video on next. Also, before you leave, don't forget to download Siddhant's free SOP from the pinned comments or the description box. I will see you next time.